What's going on, y'all? What's up? What's up? Happy Sunday, everybody. So, working on Ultimate Defender. We got, the War of the Djinn challenge, Crystalline Dimension, and then the pet collecting. And then that's it. Ultimate Defender is done. The Djinn, War of the Djinn will be a non issue. Crystalline Dimension, of course, will probably take a few attempts. What's going on there, Sergey? And then the pet collecting, I'm still missing a few. I need to get the donkey. I need to get, I need to do Misty Mire. I need to do Moraggo. I'm gonna need to do Acatiti. I haven't done Acatiti at all yet on Nightmare mode, but I wanted to knock out Misty Mire and Moraggo hopefully today. I started Misty Mire the other night, but I was really tired and just said screw it and went to bed. So I've got a wave 16 start. Let's just start off there. Not sure how I want to build this one. Back in the day, I used to just build everything on top of this core and then block it off here and here. And then I've also done builds like right here on top of the forge. We're really close to dead center of the map here on top of the forge. I kind of wanted to try some owls, but I'm not sure owls are going to be all that great on this map. I mean, could try it out at least. What's the worst that could happen, right? I feel like if you do owls, maybe even up here would be a better location. I think the problem is all of the line of sight issues, where the owls are the Dungeon Defenders games. Yeah, DD1 is actually the most updated of all the Dungeon Defenders games. DD2, the updates take a lot longer, of course. And then DDA is getting updated as well. So 3 of the games are getting updates. I don't know. Part of me thinks I should just throw down the DSTs and go ham, but I kind of don't want to do that. I want to try something different. All right, well, let's just go... let's try something a little different. We'll go with regular old Aura stacks on everything. I'm actually wondering, do I have enough to split these 2 cores? I'm not sure I have enough range for that. Pretty suspect. I'm not sure where you build the owls is the problem. We know we're going to need something back here as well. And not sure... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if owls are going to be the greatest thing. Like, I feel like you want to go in the middle of the map. The middle of the map would actually be... like, right in here. So maybe we just build them right here? I don't know. Let's try it out here. Let's throw some buff beams down. You miss the days of Misty Mire XP farming? That is fair, that is fair. I never really grinded this map a ton. I did it for loot a few times, but... That is not a buff beam. Oh, you know what? Let's go this way with a buff beam. What up, Chiku? Trying to get some of those pets knocked off the list today, Chiku, but I wanted to kind of do something a little bit different. I'm not sure this one is going to be the way, but we're going to try something like this. This probably will, I mean, this is possibly will get caved in right at wave 1. Well, not wave 1, but you know what I mean, the first wave. God dang it, man. Why do I keep throwing shock beams down? Let's see, and then over here. We'll go like that, and we'll buff some minions there as well. All right, so 54 of 140 spent. All right, well, I know... Did it with 4 friends. Nice. See, we know we're going to want some Warden goodies down, or some Hermit goodies down. Let's go with, I guess we'll get a Nature Pylon. We'll throw a Golem there. Alright. Now let's see. Now, like I said, the problem here is we're not going to have line of sight everywhere. Which the line of sight doesn't matter once the owls are in flight. But prior to the owls going in flight, it definitely does matter. Grab some more juice here. What do we got left? We still got a ton left. That leaves me 2 DU left for Reflex or whatever. Yeah, I'm just not sure what I want to do here. Well, I know I'm going to throw a few minions here, so let me just get them down. We'll just do that. We could give them a Reflect. What do we want to do here? I kind of want to put minions right here, but I don't want to put them all close to the core. And we'll throw some more, like right here. Do we want to bother with any here? I'm not sure. Screw it, let's do it. $96 of 140. I mean, I'm not really sure I need any more. What wave does that Shroomite pet drop? Does anybody remember? All right. Oh shit, is it 15? So I need to back out and start an earlier wave. God, I hope it's not 15. And then the donkey, too. I need to go do the donkey next. I just don't think this is the right map for owls. Mr. Lorenthal with the sub. Thank you so much. All right. What do we want to do? We want to just try to tower boost these guys. I guess I can throw an upgrader in. Campaign, it's all about the build there, Maddie. It's easy to panic on that one. I threw the using a golem and then 4 ogres. Basically, the golem and the ogres tanked out everything on Crystal Cave, all the bosses. And it made it, for me personally, it made it very, very easy. Like I said, it's real easy to get panicked on that one. All right, let's see if we're going to survive the first wave. All right, so I'm going to have to go back out. That's actually good to know. It'll save me a ton of time. Because I can just start at start at 13 and get the Shroomite. Because I'm just looking for the pets. I'm not going to get any gear. Or, I don't really care about, I mean, eventually I'll want to do the completion, but I could probably just do a AFK build while watching a movie at night or whatever to get the completion on this one. Not really collecting a whole lot of mana. There should be plenty of mobs. God, those owls just machine gun out of there. All right. Well, I mean, it seems to be holding up. So I'll back out and start at 13. That way I can get the pet. I went and got the rock pet the other night. I did it on insane mode just to get the pet and get it over with. All right, yeah, that went tremendously well. Much better than I anticipated. So let's just bail, and we'll start at 13 instead. It's Misty Mire. One of the. Well, I'm doing this is what I'm looking for. Um, I've got monsters in my pocket. I got Chiku's guide pulled up on another tab and looking through the pets. I'm missing the Shroomite, the donkey, the cowboy monkey. I think that's it. Shroomite, donkey, and cowboy monkey. So I'm hoping to get those done today. The warden is pretty crazy. Mobile. The hermit is pretty crazy as well. I mean, that's the two I got. I started off with the ultimate collection on this account, and I added the hermit and the warden in. I got the legendary defender. Is the only one I've got so far. Working on ultimate now. Anyway, let's get this stupid Shroomite. So we need to start this earlier. Oh, well, I mean, I can't read your mind there, Cameron. Most people get the EV first. It's got a direct counter to one of the chaos tiers you'll face. But remember, in DD2, all heroes are absolute shit until you get shards and mods. So there's no buy a hero and win the game kind of thing. All right, I think we just do the same thing. And since I've only got to go to 15, so I'll just quickly throw it together. All right, and what we want, buff beam on this stuff. We got buffs on everything. We do. Just getting the achievements for Ultimate Defender, so going through and collecting up the pets. There, Jake. Looking for the Shroomite, which is wave 15 on Misty Mire here. You know, I had wave 16 unlocked. Did I already get a Shroom? I mean, I had to have already gotten a Shroomite, right? Maybe I don't need to do this one at all. I don't remember. Let's just spam them down. Alright, there's our 2 left. Alright. I'm not sure we need all those minions either. I'm going to throw some here. And then I'll throw some right here as well. This is definitely not a hot farming map in the current state of the game, but, you know, once again, doing achievements, so you got to get all the things. Alright, I think that is probably fine. And I'm not even going to worry about a massive amount of upgrades or whatever either, because I've only got to do 2 waves. Let me just yoink the mana and try to at least get that buff beam upgraded all the way. Alright, let me just let it fly here. I'll just tower boost through it since it's only 2 waves. What about the donkey, Chiku? Is the donkey wave 15 on Moraggo? Or does anybody know? The owls are doing far too good on this map, though. I'm curious to see where all they're going. I mean, I see enemies taking damage, like, way up some of these lanes. Yeah, they're going way out there. Throw a few ups in anyway, but I'm not going to really pay too big of attention to it. Good enough. Let's just let it fly. Wiki says 15. I don't have any. I didn't do Moraggo at all yet, so I'll have the Wave 8 start there. But it should go relatively quick, I think. And then I guess I'll try. I mean, I want to get Acatiti unlocked anyway to farm some of the weapons. In those pet achievements too, you only have to have had them in your item box, right? You don't have to have them all in your item box at the same time. I'm pretty sure. That would really suck because I've scrapped many of those pets that are on the list. Oh, it's an entirely different game now, Wild Wolf. All right. So that should give me a Shroomite, right? Goblo. There he is, Mr. Shroomite. Alright, we'll save it just in case. But we can bail on this one and head to Moraggo. Alright, Moraggo, I got no unlock at all, so we're starting wave 8. Got donkeys all over the place in here too, huh? I still got to do that War of the Gen thing, too. I just always hate searching for those lamps. Missing a bunch of them still, a bunch of chests. I think for this one, I'll just DST spam it. Isn't there one right across the way? Yeah, we got one there. And one up there, I'm assuming. No? Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Derp. All right. Where do we want to build at? I mean, I think we can just... Like, over here is probably a better location. Like, right here is, like, the center of the map. But I wanted to double dip on these buff beams. So, I think we'll go... like this, maybe? Instead, I'm just going to DST this one. I'm sure I probably missed a couple of donkeys, but we'll just go with it. That's 800. We'll throw you in, and that gives me 3 DSTs to start the wave with anyway. And we'll start off with a booster to get a little mana going. Just have him shoot that way. No, I'm not upgrading yet, derp. I gotta build. Crystal under attack. Oh, I'm out of DU already. Oh man, I'm getting beat down. Alright, this build is not going to hold out. I can just survive the first wave and get some minions down. It'll be fine. No, I'm not going to survive the first wave, though. Taking way too much damage back there. Oh, come on. Ah. Boo. No, I was trying to get some upgrades in. Alright, well, bad build is bad. Bad build is bad. Confirmed. I'm not sure, but I don't think tower boosting there would have affected it. I just didn't have any coverage. There's nothing up here, huh? I wonder if I start off with minions and then build DSTs as I'm going. Wonder if that's a better idea. I don't know, we can try it. What's the worst that can happen? I have to restart? Not like that will be the first time or the last time I ever have to do that. Maybe this is not a spectacular location to build. I feel like this stair is a better option, but I would have to move those auras. If I built the auras all the way over here... it's kind of sketchy, but I think I can get them onto a buff beam. Or I could go up here. Actually, that's probably not a bad location. We'll go right here. I feel like I still want to get a golem down just for the aggro generation, though. Let's throw a golem down, and then that leaves 660. And I'll just do archers, and then I'll build the... I'll build the rest of the stuff later. Alright. Can only do one more. Oof. Alright, let's try that. And then I'll grab you. And I'll grab you to try to generate some mana. We'll generate mana right down there. And then I'll just kind of build as we go here. And that is it. Yep, DD1. Indeed. I feel like it's just really the first wave. After I can get fully built here, I think I'll be over the hump. Uh-oh, we got somebody. Oh, there we go. Let's see. So we got 4 reflect beams we can do. And then we can get all of our minions dialed in. Yeah, step in the right direction, right? Gonna run out of DU if I'm not careful. Or MU. I feel like over here we don't need much. I'll just throw a mage down there, because over here we are gonna need a little. Ooh. Only 5 left. Let's get rid of you. And we'll throw a couple more reflect beams down. Alright, where are we going to want reflects? Well, I think we definitely want one here. One more. Been a long time for you. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. A lot of people haven't played DD1 in a long time, but it just gets a tremendous amount of updates, so can't go wrong with dipping back in and checking it out. Where do I want this last reflect beam to go? Don't feel like I need one there. You know what? Let's just throw one right here. All right, we'll get our upgrader in now. And we'll throw her over here. Not getting any mana generated, really. Not sure where the direction to shoot is. Need to go get me that serpent staff, man. Do you love this map and the weapon for the apprentice? I'm just going for the pets today. So I've only got to get to 15. No way we have all those DSTs upgraded already. Haven't been generating a whole lot here. Bad spot. Yeah, I've got the... I'm pretty sure I had the Shroomite, the donkey, and then the monkey from Acatiti. So I got the Shroomite right at the start of the stream. So going for the donkey and then the monkey. And I think I'll be good then. I don't know. I'll have to see. I'm sure I'm missing something. I get this stack upgraded. I'll just run around on the upgrader and upgrade the rest of the map. You made it back? Yeah, just finishing up trying to get Ultimate Defender. So I've got the pets that I haven't gotten yet to collect. I still got to do the War of the Jinn. I got to do Acatiti. No, this is all solo self-bound. I'm not taking any carries anywhere. Not yet. I might be begging for true boss rush carries down the road, but but not quite yet. Alright, did we get all this stuff upgraded? We got all this stuff upgraded. Perfect. What is the holdup at the end of the wave here? I didn't see where it was. Alright, so let's get rid of the upgrader, and we'll just run around on our upgrader now and get all the off stuff upgraded, and then I'll swap back over to the booster. Oops, so that is not an upgrader at all. Should go check that backside, huh? I haven't even looked at it. Stupid spiders. Oh yeah, the upgrade aura is so huge. This ultimate quality of life. Oh, they can still tear some stuff up there, Dee Dee. Can't ever underestimate the Dark Elf Warrior. Alright, so we should be full upped back here. I don't even think I need to really bother with full up in this stuff, but we'll at least throw a few ups in. What? Oh, it's flyers. So maybe a range booster. And it looks like we got a goblin too. Maybe get a couple of range boosters on those DSTs. My PoE looks weird. My league is done already. I mean, I might tinker around a little bit more, but I'm pretty much done for the league. It's just the league mechanic is absolute trash, and I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it, you know? Alright, I didn't even look, but I think I got monks on both of these guys, right? You got a monk? This guy have a monk? That guy does not have a monk. This guy's got a monk. Hopefully that'll help. Go, upgrades, go. I think that's everything here. It looks like everything there. I think we just got the front. which these guys I don't believe were necessary either. All right. Well, I mean, I only got to go one more wave. So let's just boost it out. That should do it. Hopefully. I gotta go get myself a better, not ball blaster, madness boulder thrower. I mean, this one's getting the job done for right now, but your league was done after you couldn't leave town without crashing. I had more crashes this league than any other league, I think. I don't know. I completed the campaign and I set some high demands. The demand was if I found a divine in the campaign, I would at least go through and clear the red maps. And I didn't find a divine in the campaign, which I actually have pretty good luck with usually. All right, that should have been donkeys, right? Donkey. We'll keep one donkey. But we are done with this map for now. Let's see. So I got Acatiti. I've got to go through and do that one on campaign first. I'm not really sure what the strat is on that one. It's been so long since I ran that one. Where is that one even at? It's not listed as a challenge, isn't it? No. Oh, there we go. So yeah, this one I'm going to have to do from the ground up. In fact, before I jump into this one and get it started, I'm gonna go grab another coffee real quick. This whole daylight savings time kind of screwed me today. One thing you don't want to do on the whole daylight savings time change is stay up too late the night before. Because I stayed up way too late. And then I didn't, stayed up too late, and then, when I got up this morning, I lost an hour, so it was too late. So yeah, anyway, I am in need of a little more caffeine, y'all. So give me just a moment here. I'm gonna go brew one up real quick, and I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. I am back. Now, I don't remember the secret on this one either. Like, it's the Konami code or whatever. But I don't remember, how to do it. So this one might take a couple of starts here. It's such a good farm map, too. All right. Where are all the chests? Been a long time since I played this one. Wow, that's sad, huh? Got plenty of time on this one is good, I guess. But damn, no mana at all, huh? I don't even have enough for 2 buff beams. Or yeah, I got enough for 2 buff beams. Where do I normally build on this one? I think we can just do LT spam on this one. Let's just go like right here. And we'll go right there. It leaves 80. Not enough for anything. That's why you got to do the code on this map. And you got all that time, too. So gonna have to start off. This one should be pretty easy to generate some mana real quick, though. Give me a little more. There's a little something anyway. I'll sell some of those when we get to the first wave. Right, let me grab that mana back. Oh, I didn't have any. All right, what do we want to do? You were really confused and you woke up and it was 10:45? Hell yeah, man. I hear you. Let's get rid of a couple of those. What does that leave me? 85. We throw a golem down. That's 82. That leaves me enough for 3 reflect beams. Do I need to tower boost this all the way through? Probably so, huh? Let me grab 1 range booster. I feel like I want to end the wave with full mana and throw some minions down too. Doesn't leave me much over here. We'll just go with that. Man, I do feel like I should have gotten an upgrader in. Probably still have plenty of time to get an upgrader in. Let's do that. Let's grab an upgrader. Uh-oh, we're getting backdoored here. Maybe I should move those minions back. All right, let's move. Let's move some minions here. Do I leave that spider right there, though? Yeah, let's leave the spider right there. Everything's here is upgraded. All right. What do we do now? Let me see. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. And then for the boss... Oof. I only got 3. That's not going to be enough. I think we just boosted out from here. And then I'll swap to my adjuster for the final wave. Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. I'm probably going to get stomped. But we will find out here in a moment. I don't have a boss burner set up. I need to do that. Get some levels. Get a Squire leveled and another EV leveled. A Huntress. Get some DPS characters going. I don't have a Gun Witch yet, or I'd probably do a Gun Witch too. Alright, my Fizz Beam went down. So that is probably not going to work. Maybe I'll put the Fizz Beam inside here, inside that Aura stack. That'll make it live a little longer. Let's see, where could I put it? Right here, maybe? Because I think the boss comes under this bridge. I just want to be able to buy myself a little bit of time from the boss, if that's possible. Oh, shit. I'll hit it during the wave. I think you can tower kill this boss if you use different defenses, but I didn't, you know, obviously not using the correct defenses to be able to do that. Alright, all the auras are hit. I bet an owl build would go really hard on this map. You build owls like in the center of the map, like maybe here. I bet they would go really hard. We'll have to try that out when we get to the survival, assuming we get to the survival. Without choking. Alright, I got my little Cupid. God damn it. I should have waited. All right. See if we can manage to beat this guy. See, an EV, he would have been dead 10 seconds ago. Well, a monk too, probably, for that matter. Oh, why didn't I put more characters in? God, I was not thinking, huh? That's all right. We got the W. That's what's important. What did we get on that? Trashy Obsidian Spartus. Really, another trashy one. It might be good in a pinch. Too many negatives. And just super low rolls. I mean, it might be better than nothing. All right. Now, let's get this bad boy done on survival and get our pet. Oh, we had something to pet around here. No? All right. How do we want to do this one? Yeah, man, I feel like right here you could do owls and it would just go hard. Uh, Towers in DD2 are situational. You can make anything work. If I had to name the three I use most currently, it would probably be Nether Archers, the PDS. I mean, buff beams and boost stars go without saying, but it'd probably be Nether Archers, Plasma Defense. Pretty much Nether Archers and Plasma Defense, I think. But all towers are shit until you get shards and mods. So without shards and mods, they will be Garbo. Oh, you know what? I did this buff beam the wrong way. DD2 is not a game about what towers you use, though. It's about a game about grinding shards and mods. So it's all about the crafting materials and just going through and grinding out all the shards. The hell? Let's go like that. So I'll just spam down a bunch of owls to try to get through the first wave. Not sure how well this is going to go. That's it. I guess I could tower boost them, huh? God, I don't feel like I got that many owls down there. The bees just don't hold up in endgame. I mean, if you're just progressing, use anything. It really doesn't matter what you use. Use all your favorite things. For endgame content, the bees don't hold up. They get overwhelmed by the enemies way too quickly. I need 8, and I've only got 7. God, man, do I have to get rid of another owl? Or can I get rid of a reflect beam? We'll redo the reflect beams. And only use 2. I feel like we go like that. And like that, maybe? Ogres from that way will have a clean shot, but... Oh, I lost an ensnare last wave. Shit. You know what? I am going to go without it. I'm going to go without it and hope for the best. Alright, let's go... Hmm. God, that is so suspect. Uh-oh. Took a few unnecessary shots there, huh? Yeah, we're taking way too many shots on that crystal. I wonder if a little more range would help that. Yeah, this is a lose right here, I think. Maybe. It's situational. I mean, I don't use anti-heal on either. I use anti-heal on water auras because you don't always need anti-heal. So when I need anti-heal, I throw a water aura in, and then I also get the electrocute combo from the scanners. If you don't care about combos and you always want to just generically use anti-heal, then throw it on scanners. But it's situational. Is it the wyverns that are tearing me up? Alright, well, we got this main stack upgraded. Let's throw boosters over there and see if that helps. Getting a little more range. Do we want to throw 2? I don't remember how many owls I have down there. I don't think I have enough owls to warrant 2, but... And then I can just lazy mode upgrade the rest of the stack, the rest of the stuff myself. There's no real strategy elements. It's everything uses the same things. So very, very. I guess it's the strategy elements in Dungeon Defenders 2 are countering the enemies. There are no real strategies besides that. Get yourself 3 friends and you completely broke the game, and you can ignore everything other than just slapping away at enemies on your completely broken, overpowered DPS heroes. But there's not a huge strategy element to the game. It's very entry level. I mean, it's an all ages game, you know? It's not meant to have intense levels of difficulty. The owls seem to be getting around a little better. Generally, if you were lower stats, you would have to put an RS stack on either side of the structure there. Like one over here and then one over here. There hasn't been any news yet, Panic. Just nothing but teases. So yeah, nothing definitive. That's back when people were using electric cars to kill the wyverns. That's fair. I haven't looked at any builds. Like, I mean, I know this is a good map to farm for weapons. So I will probably, before I try to do any real farming on this map... Oh, man, look at him zerging on in. Before I try to do any real farming on this map, I will likely visit the planner. Oh, man, this is not good. Are you running Nightmare, Rebel Jank? I don't know what wave the monkey drops on. This is definitely not a build that's going to hold out for the whole run. But hopefully it'll at least get me to 15 if that's where the monkey drops. Do I need to bother finishing upgrading these, or can I just go over to a tower booster since it's getting sketchy? Well, I usually don't take the exact builds off the planner. I like to do something on my own. Usually I'll look at a few different builds on the planner and kind of take inspiration from several different builds and put something together. Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm not sure I really need to bother investing into the rest of this. And I probably got enough just land to get it finished. That's the best thing about the planner, because you might see something that you like on one build posted there and something else you like on another build posted there, and you want to try out adding both of the features or whatever that you like from several different builds. The monkey is 25. All right. Well, at least I'll get, I'm further enough along now where I at least have a wave start for where I can completely build the map. Well, the thing with the planner is a lot of there are some low stat builds for mini maps, but a lot of the builds on there are really old. So, like, I always look at them by the dates. And a lot of the lower stat builds were from many years ago. That and a lot of the higher stat builds still work. It's not like they're posting a minimum requirement when they post a build. They're posting what they're using, I doubt in many cases did anyone actually go through and adjust their stats and find the bare minimum that you needed to beat a map with a specific build. That, unless there's screenshots or a video along with the build planners, the placements are never going to be exactly the same, And that's one of the things with DD1 is the placements are very important. Oh, that's 100% flyers over here shitting on this, huh? Been doing that for your progression program you've been making? Nice. Yeah, these reflects are not doing dog shit, huh? I think the last time I ran this map on my main account, I definitely spammed LTs. And these minions are just in the wrong spot. These should probably be here. In fact, I might want to adjust that. There's a path blocking volume on the grate next to them, so they're in good position to block off anything going for the core. Yeah, all the ogres from here are getting uncomfortably close here, though. I guess they've got the golem there to slap on for a while. It's not like the golem's just going to get one-tapped or anything. Got a few ogres doing weird stuffs. Don't get anything at wave 15 on this one, huh? What are the weapons you want from this map? I know the sword is good. Sword, the staff both have good stats. The monk weapon is good for DPS. The hermit and the warden are incredibly strong, gun. Well, you want to... I'm assuming you're starting with the Ultimate Collection. And that's got a lot of the key stuff already included. The sword and the glaive don't drop from survival? Yeah, those are options for later. They're not anything like super required. The Hermit and the Warden are really, really strong, though. The other ones, you could realistically wait for big Steam sale or something. And then I am going to be running another Guardian giveaway really soon, too. And the last giveaway I did, I gave away 3 keys in Discord, and only like 7 people joined the giveaway. So the chances of winning are very, very strong. The Guardian's brand new. It just came out a few weeks ago. That's where these owls... you see all these owls flying around the map? I don't see any now. There are owls flying about. Those have come from the Warden. Or from the Guardian. Full on Alfred Hitchcock, the birds flavor. They going hard. I actually have a bunch of giveaways upcoming for all the Dungeon Defenders games, but I'm waiting for... You know, I haven't done any of the March giveaways yet. I've been waiting for them to get a fix in DDA. Playverse is having some issues. This is a new account, Penguins. I actually am more attached to this account now than I am my main. My main's further progressed along, of course. But I could see this account surpassing my main pretty quickly. Like probably within the next week. So I'll probably end up making this my main account and only playing on this account from here on out. No, DDA doesn't get console updates. Wild Wolf. They want to try to get console updates going, but they're not sure how realistic that is. The Warden, don't go with the Warden over... Or the Hermit. The Hermit and Warden are both incredibly strong. The Hermit has these golems. The Hermit has some really good other towers too. But it has this golem, this big Boris golem looking thing here that's just an absolute aggro machine. It makes it so easy to path enemies around the map. Yeah, like I said, they want to try to get consoles going, but realism says that's probably not going to ever happen. Man, stuff's going to start going bad real quick over here. Maybe I should try to heal that core on my Jester. It just that launched before the other characters came out would be my guess. They do really, really frequent updates on Steam, but or on PC, the game itself, but the Steam packs don't get updated super often. I mean, to be honest, they really could use a new Ultimate Edition because there's so many things that have been added since the Ultimate Edition was a thing. I think the problem there is they probably have an enormous amount of codes that are out that were never redeemed. Like for this account right here, I had an Ultimate Edition code just sitting that I'd been sitting on for years for some reason or another. But I don't have all the DLC on this account yet either. I still need to get all those new maps, like all the newer $1.99 DLCs, and I don't have the Gun Witch either. I'll likely wait for the next big Steam sale and then just pick it all up while it's all on discount. No, I don't have. I'm sure there's really good planner builds posted, likely with owls even. But this, I would not suggest this build. It's definitely not going to complete the map. I'm just getting shit on over here. Flyers do get a little carried away over here, huh? Getting a little crazy. They do pretty much circle the whole map, though. I'll give them that. With those range guardians on, anyway. No, that's from Forest Ogre Crush, the challenge. You get, if you do it on Ruthless, you get 2 of them for every character in the deck. So you know, relatively easier one to farm, I think. I don't have a good one yet. This one's just kind of usable. I think this is just an ultimate one. Yeah. I mean, not awful. But I could definitely get a better one. Oh, the stone thrower is a different one? I thought you were referring to this one I was using. Depends on which one you like more. Stone throw has a better spread, and this one has more bounces. I feel like the owls are really effective on this map, but their clear speed doesn't seem incredibly good. And with the mob counts getting up there, It's going to take like 6 days to complete the later waves, if I make it. I'm just hoping to make it at least to 25. I didn't realize you couldn't farm the weapons here anymore. I thought that was only Ruthless. Oh, in Nightmare you can farm the weapons? Okay. Oh, the weapons are randomized. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shit going down over here. Shit going down over there, too. Might get 4 swords without having a squire in. I think I'm in trouble here. I'm gonna have to do something, but I don't know what that something is. I don't know that it's salvageable at this point. I might just want to come back and do a wave 18 start. I wonder... if I just moved... That's not the right one. If I just moved that spider over here... I mean, it's very likely to get wrecked, I think, but... You just restarted the game. Is there any tips you recommend? I would say check out Chiku and Washboard's YouTube channels. They have, and Theron, they have a tremendous amount of tips and tricks type stuff, and like, you know, how to skip a lot of the early game progression. Yeah, this is a mess. Well, with consoles, it's a matter of difficulty to make happen versus profitability. Because remember, at the end of the day, it is a business. If it costs more to get things going on consoles than it does of what they're going to, what kind of a return on investment they're going to get, then literally no business is going to do that. You know? I think that's the struggle. You soft reset, now you're at 2.5K stats. Very nice. Yeah, you'll get blasted up there quick. I was kind of surprised at how fast you can get into the 5K and 6K range. How many hours am I at here now? I am at 244 hours on this playthrough, and I did spend a lot of time AFK, like sitting in tavern. So that's not a real number at all. But I've got several 6K main stat heroes now. I mean, their sides are a little soft. You know what? Let me go ahead and reset my boost now. That way my boost is up when all those flyers roll in. Ah, shit. It's over. Yep. Looks like it was orcs, too. Orcs and flyers had made it all the way. No, this is actually the most played Dungeon Defenders game. I mean, it's a small player base. Alright, let's go with something a little more reliable and less exploratory here. What do we do? Well, I'll be able to start it at wave 19. Nah, the second one, DD2, is considerably less players. Every once in a while, Steam charts will show a higher player count, but you got to remember that the majority of players are playing with 2 accounts, and quite a few people are breaking the rules and playing with 4 accounts. Which means the active player number you see for DD2 on Steam is at a minimum half that actual number. Alright, do I want to do 2 aura stacks just to be safer and kill those flyers a little quicker? My electric auras are not exactly beefy. Let's do this and try to conserve. We'll just go with an ensnare and strength drain there. Oh, you think I should go with the electrics there, Cayman? Oh, you and everybody else wish that too, Gun, but the problem is that would likely cost like $30-40 million to do. And the game just doesn't have $30-40 million worth of backing. Or do I try something like this? Well, it's not even a matter of that. I mean, they've far from like pumped games out. Their problem is just it's had bad leadership decisions. You know, I mean, really no other way to put it. All right. Let's see. Let's see if we can do... I wish I had a little bit more DU. No, that 1000% is not the way. The way you'll get updates on consoles is if Sony and Microsoft quit being little douchebags and making it so that developers had to jump through so many hoops uh, to get a game published on their platform. And if they made it so that the hardware on a current gen console, the hardware is better than probably the majority of PCs out there, but the games won't run. So there's an enormous amount of hoops to jump through just to get certified. It's more difficult to get a game to run there. And then, like I said, it comes down to funding. You don't spend $10 million on something that you're only going to make back $1 million, you know? I mean, that'd just be the quickest way to get everything shut down. Yeah, right. Let's do this instead. Let's go with one DST that way. One that way. Oh, wow. I don't have anywhere near enough to you to do this. One that way. And then that only gives me one LT. Oof, man. Not sure what my thoughts are on that. Drop the electric on this side. There's one more LT, and then that leaves me 4 DU for some reflex, maybe. Nah, it's been a thing for a really long time, Gun. There's a script, auto hotkey script you can use, or you can just program your. I know you use a fancy schmancy mouse and keyboard. You can program your fancy schmancy mouse and keyboard to hit the hotkey and the spacebar at the same time. Needs more juice. Oh shit, I never put a buff beam over here. God damn it. There's no way I can do this with no reflex, right? That just doesn't seem like a smart move. So suspect. Well, I mean, that's why people are dropping, you know? I don't know if you've read any of the stuff, but PC gaming is starting to overtake console gaming, which has never been a thing in like the last 2 decades. All right. So we want to go right here for a nice little choke. Going well, going well. We can go Trying to conserve the minion units here. There should be one soon, Gun. Alright, so that leaves what? 17? That's so bad, huh? Alright, dunno. We're gonna have to see. I really don't. I do not like the thought of not having reflect beams down. Gotta be some men I can collect from somewhere, right? You got Ultimate Defender? Nice. Yeah, you got the Tower Defense sale and the Steam Spring sale are both upcoming. Mage down. Archer down. Better boost it out here. Another archer down. It's over that side where they're all going down. Well, I mean, 2K is crazy low when you're talking about Nightmare and up content, but you gotta remember you gotta build your towers so they're not getting hit, ideally. Towers are not meant to soak up damage. Upgrade this. Yeah, this stuff got slapped. Huh, seeing that ogre walk right over to here, though, I'm wondering if I need those. I could use that DU on the other side. Yeah, the ogres are just trying to get through to get over to that golem or whatever. So maybe I'll just leave those out. All right, well, if I was going to leave those out, I could maybe add a spider, huh? Something like that. Hmm. I think that's pretty good. Do I have anybody in right now? I don't have anybody in. Let's grab a summoner boosty boy. And we'll park him right there. Should I grab two or not bother? I mean, one is probably better than nothing. Not like I have a ton of defenses down. Well, I can translate that for you, Wild Wolf. What that means in proper terms is enough people are spending money on console that it's worth messing with. That would be the translation of that dev bullshit. It always comes down to the money. If it's not generating enough money, then it's not going to get updates, no matter what the game. If it is generating enough money, then it will get updates. I mean, it's a business, you know? I mean, just that one DST pointed over that way is just such a huge difference. Yeah, it feels a lot safer until I can look up a decent build for the Warden or the Guardian. No reflect beams is so oof though. Oh shit. What do we got going? God, the end of this one goes so slow, huh? Can we make it 3 more waves to get the monkey? Feeling pretty safe so far. Don't want to jinx it, but... You done with the PoE League already, Gun? Think so. Builds started falling apart in red maps, and drops weren't coming. I tell you what, man. Next league, I mean, it's not too late to do something now, of course, but next league, I think I'm gonna start a totem build or something that I just haven't played in a long, long time. Part of my problem is when you do RF every season, unless something just remarkable happens, you can get pretty bored pretty quick. You know? Like if something remarkable happens and like you run into a bunch of divines or get some key drop or whatever. Like I'm to the point now, I just started maps. A lot of respecking around clusters. I just started maps. I've got the explosion, the Hinakora's explosion going. I've got those AoE Scorch Boots going. So, I mean, just getting started on blue maps, I can just walk through all of the maps. But I just don't know if I want to, you know? Didn't even bother doing my third lab yet, because I wasn't sure I was going to want to continue onward. I wish that the big eye bleedy spin to win builds like, cast on crit, ice spear or whatever. I wish they just didn't cost so much to get going, you know? Yeah, just annoying to scale. I mean, I've done such a stupid amount of RF over the years. I know how to get all the best in slot crafts. I know how to do pretty much everything for RF. Shit, man. I hope that core holds up 2 more waves. Oh, wow. Spent like 1,000 alts already re-rolling clusters. Ooh. That stinks. Big investment is fine if you get to where you want to be afterwards, But if you invest a bunch of time and currency and then you don't get to where you want. And that just stinks. I don't know, man. I'm very, very partial to Last Epoch these days. It's definitely of the current ARPG rotation. Last Epoch feels really good, in my opinion. if it had just a little bit more depth to it, you know? See, the end game doesn't feel terrible to me, and I like that the game is so alt-friendly. Like, you get some, you know, without even being super practiced in, like, some God mode player, you get a little bit of twink build, and you're like, you're going to run the campaign in 90 minutes on an alt, you know? It's much more alt-friendly, in my opinion. Which, you know, obviously in any game, PoE or Diablo or whatever, once you have some leveling uniques and stuff, just getting through that process is way, way easier all the way around. But there's just something about that PoE campaign that just always feels like such a drag. I actually wouldn't be too bad about it. I mean, I would be fairly quick with it if I didn't just stop to bitch about it for an hour every 2 acts. Like, I think this league, I probably got like, I don't know, maybe 12 hours played. I'm through the campaign and starting tier 2 maps now. And I bet out of the 12 hours, I've spent at least 4 hours at a minimum sitting in my hideout bitching on Discord about how much I hate the campaign. We're gonna check this stuff over here. We need any repairs? Not really. Couple, but no big deal. Right, it should be it. As far as the donkey, anyway. Or no, that's not the donkey, that's the monkey. Beaker. Alright, I'm gonna save one of those just to have it. And then I am actually gonna get out of here, because I am quickly running out of time, and try to get this pet achievement done. So I'll come back and finish that survival run at some point. What do I have left? Let me look through Chiku's list here. Let's see. Seahorse, donkey, Shroomite, cowboy monkey, rainbow unicorn. Looks like all I have left is that presidential battle royale. So what I need to be on a monk, and then like an adept or apprentice. I'll just PvP versus myself here. What's up, Stars? How you doing? Let's swap over to that monk. And then we'll go with a nice squishy adept. Right. Where that one's all the way at the bottom, isn't it? Presidential Battle Royale. I don't know how this one works. I don't remember. Do I just need to kill myself? Where is my other character? Shit. Huh, weird. I don't understand this one and how it works. So all I have to do is kill another player? Why can I not see the other player? There it is. What is the objective here? Do I have to get to 120? Oh, restart on a lower difficulty? Okay. That's the turtle shell from Striking Tree. Yeah. It doesn't matter what difficulty I do it on, right? For the... Oh my god, it's 80 kills? Jesus Christ. Where the hell is it? There she is. Makes me wonder, do I put in more characters just so I have more characters to kill? Or do I take it all the way to easy? Yeah, this is absurd. Let's put in more characters so I have more characters to kill. Well, we'll go with you. Good enough. Take it down to easy. Oh god, it's still 60, huh? Well, this is going way quicker. Thanks for following there, Princer. Appreciate it. Oops. All right. So that was the donkey, right? Let me see. There's the Democrat donkey. And then I need to be on what for the other one? An apprentice or an adept, I think it was. Goes by pretty quick when you do it like this. No one ever plays this, I don't think. All right, and there's the elephant. I didn't get the achievement, though. Shit. The achievement didn't pop. Every pet. Let me look through the list again. Rock, rainbow, unicorn. Do you have to have them in your inventory all at the same time? Genie, Fairy, Hawk, Imp. Guardians, Animus, Shroomite, Donkey. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've gotten every one of those pets. But I haven't kept them, is the thing. Oh, shit, man. You gotta have them at the same time? God damn it. I don't have any of the pets still. I mean, what do I even have? God, that's so irritating. I didn't keep all those junk pets. I just got rid of them. They have to all be in your item box at once. Jesus, man. I've got so much pet farming to do. Then... I'm glad I didn't get rid of any of the ones today. Well, that's not going to be as easy as I expected it to be then. Because I'm going to have to go through the list. I mean, where's the... It seems like... What's the best way to just spam your inventory full of pets? Like for the generic pets, like the hamster and tiger and hawk and fairy. Dragon. I'm sure you could probably buy some too. Well, I mean... I'll make a separate folder. And move those pets into that folder. I mean, I know I've had every pet now that's on the list. But, I mean, I wasn't going to sell them. Oh, then dropped one of each onto the tavern floor to free up space. That's probably a good idea. Make a stupid pet collection pile. I guess I need to just run... It seems like some of the survival maps, I ended up getting a lot of pets. Like a lot of different pets. I don't remember which ones, though. Or was that pure strategy? I'm not really sure, but I definitely got some grinding to do. But anyway, y'all. Generic pets, Moonstaff, plus challenge, Assault, Ruthless. I mean, I'll get it going. I was really hoping to have that finished today, but I didn't realize you had to save all those. I thought it was just at some point the pet landed in your item box, you know? I didn't realize it was all of them. I wonder if I got any different tavern themes unlocked here yet. Probably not. Let me look, though. Wave 15 on all campaign maps. Give you the pets necessary. Okay. 116 on Moonbase. I've got that one. Spooky 2. Embermount. Tavern Defense. Tropics. Love Machine. Frostdale, and Assault. Workshop Assault. I like the Ember Mount Tavern the best, I think. I'm going to have to get that one unlocked here. But yeah, anyway, y'all, that is going to get it for me for today. I'm going to go have me a little dinner and chill with the family tonight. I'll probably, well, I'll try to get this stupid pet achievement finished up tonight. Now, tomorrow, it depends on how the weather is. Normally, Mondays, I do real-life work here on the property. But if the weather is shitty, I will probably be streaming tomorrow. We'll have to see how that goes, though. I'm praying for rain. But anyway, that is going to get it for today, though. Let's take a quick look and see if there's anybody streaming a little Dungeon Defenders. No one is. I'm the only one. Wow. Where'd all the streamers go? Dean was streaming DD1 earlier. But yeah, anyway, thanks an absolute ton, y'all. Hopefully everybody's having a great weekend. And I'll see you all next time. Take it easy, y'all.